line in this book that we need to talk about. Onyx Storm spoilers, obviously. In chapter 48, Violet is reading books that King Takaris gave her about the Venin, and we get this line. My brows rise at the next passage I read, and I go over it once more to be sure I've caught on to a pattern. That makes 3. 3 what, you ask? Great fucking question, because it's never talked about again. So what could this Easter egg mean? We don't know any of the Venin book titles that King Takaris gives her in Onyx Storm, only know that they're tomes on Dark Wielders, which leads us to wonder, because there's a very sus epigraph that happens right before she says that makes 3. The chapter 48 epigraph, which is from The Resurgence of Evil, a timeline by Pearson Halliwell. This is the only time we see any epigraph from this tome. This epigraph talks about how about 160 years ago from where we are in our story, an entire village was desiccated overnight by a sage. And everything was completely destroyed except one house and 3 people. 1 adult and 2 children, which we learned that adult was the sage's spouse from many years ago. So we can assume that the sage left her home, her old spouse, and possibly her 2 children alive while destroying everything else. So what if this pattern that Violet is talking about here is a pattern of seeing Venin at any level, leaving ones they love unharmed, which means that Xaden could be any level of Venin and still not hurt the ones he loves, which we actually see in action just pages later on the chair scene. This would also make Violet's deal with Riddick kind of obsolete. So while things look quite dark for our boy Xaden at the end of this book, one clue might be a bit of solace as we wait for book 4.